Hey, I'm Chrono Garuda, and today we're taking a look at the Jada Batman Arkham Knight Batmobile and Batman. And before I go over the packaging, I just want to give out a quick disclaimer. I have not finished Arkham Knight. It is a great game, but my PC has trouble running it, so please do not spoil anything. Starting things off by taking a look at the packaging. You just got this open window where you can see the two of them in there. And it just says Batman Arkham Knight, Batmobile, and Batman. Got the Batman Arkham Knight logo. You got the two of them as a promotional image here. Diecast figure, ages 8 and up. DC. On the top, just says Batman Arkham Knight. On the side, just another window where you can see the two products in there. And you just got the Batman Arkham Knight logo there. On the back, you got this entire line where you can collect all these Batmobiles. I'm probably not going to pick up any other Batmobile, except for maybe the Batman Forever Batmobile, because I just love the design of the Batmobile from that movie. It's probably my favorite Batmobile of them all, which is quite a controversial opinion, but that's just my taste. I just think it just looks really cool. Love how it lights up and everything. But that's a discussion for another time and place. And apparently this is part of a line called Hollywood Rides. And just not much there. Other than that, on the bottom, you just got some other logos and stuff like Warner Brothers, DC, Jada, and how it apparently requires a screwdriver to remove some of the stuff to unbox it. And that's basically it for the packaging. Now let's open this thing up and let's see how awesome this set truly is. And here we have the Batmobile and the little figurine unboxed, and this is really nice. I always wanted a representation of the Arkham Knight Batmobile, and I think Mattel made a DC Multiverse Arkham Knight Batmobile with a little action figure you can put it in. I believe it was radio controlled and had a lot of bells and whistles, but that was an SDCC exclusive. It was really expensive, and I'll never ever get my hands on it. So when I stumbled across this at Walmart, I naturally got pretty excited and snagged them immediately. Let's start things off by taking a look at the little Batman. Get the camera to focus here. It's actually a really well painted figure, however it does have a few little paint defects. It's hard to see on camera, but there's like one on the arm there. But I really like the golden belt that they painted. Looks really nice, and the whole figure also has a nice heft. It's made of die-cast, and the cape is like made up of rubber material, and got all the trademarks underneath there, which I think is really nice. And the head is okay. Probably the weakest part of the figurine because it has no pupils. And I don't know, I don't think it really works. Also, these tops of the cowl are made of this soft rubber. I feel like these can break really easily if you're not careful, so don't touch them. Also got some nice detail here and there, and I think it looks really nice. I don't think the Batmobile needed to come with the little Batman. It's not like this Batman can actually fit inside the Batmobile. That actually would have been pretty cool, but it's a static little figurine. So, let's move on to the Batmobile. So, here we have the Arkham Knight Batmobile, and this thing, like I said, is really cool. And this design has really grown on me, because ever since the Tumblr came out and Batman Begins, there have been many Batmobiles that have been trying to replicate its design and its tank aesthetic. And while I think every single Batmobile is unique, and I don't hate any Batmobiles in particular, I feel like most of them were just trying to copy what the Tumblr did. And it just kind of became a cliche after a while. But after playing the game, this design really grew on me, and I'd even say this is one of my favorite Batmobile designs. Maybe I'd say it's my top 5. It's in my top 5 list of best Batmobile designs. And let's take a closer look at it. What I really like is this little detail of the hook, the little grapple hook they have in here, because in the game you can actually launch this in and kind of swirl around and charge things up with electricity as you drive around the Batmobile. Really cool mechanic. And the wheels, they are made of rubber, and they're all separate wheels you can see here, which I think is really awesome. And I think this one's actually kind of together. These are together, and these are kind of separate. Love the gold paint there, and has a Batman insignia on the wheels. Kind of an homage to the Batman Forever Batmobile that had the big insignias on it, just roll around, which I thought was really cool. And even though you couldn't fit the Batman figure inside, you can open up the canopy. And it is a one-seater. However, in the game, there's a few times where you had to carry someone to another area in the city, and this whole compartment back here would open up, and guys would go inside, and it's like a 4-seat thing, and you had seats that kind of looked like something from a roller coaster, and you'd drive around recklessly and fight through some tanks and run over some cars and everything. And then you got this exhaust. You got the exhaust here, and just got some nice silver paint. Got some gold paint here, which looks really nice. And underneath, it has a decent amount of detail, and he's got some more copyright stuff here. You got the Jada logo there. This is made in China. And overall, it's a really cool design all around, and got some nice detail on the top. Look at that. And overall, I think this is just extremely cool. Now, for some quick size comparisons, here it is with a, I believe, Tim Burton Batmobile, also made by Jada. This is a wind-up Batmobile that you just quickly demonstrate. Do this, and it just rolls. I found this at a local CVS, and also for a size comparison, here is a wind-up animated Batmobile, which is also a Jada product. Just give you a sense of scale there. And that's how they look. And even though the scale is not the same, I still think they look really cool together. And here's the Batmobile and the little Batman next to the high-grade Gunner Revive and the Black Series Darth Nihilus. So overall, this Batmobile and figurine is really cool, and highly recommend picking this thing up if you love Arkham Knight and the Arkham games in general, and you just don't have a representation of the Batmobile from that game. Because although it's not a Batmobile where you can fit action figures in, it's a really nice model with diecast metal and everything. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.